Hello guys, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Welcome to your channel Relationship Anthology, and in today's story, OP found out that his girlfriend cheated on him because she claims her family didn't approve of him. What a wonderful excuse to have the right to cheat on somebody. So let's get into our today's story.
First time posting here something like this, so bear with me. I met my dream girl during the pandemic in 2020, by complete chance it couldn't have gone better. We chatted all the time and got on perfectly, and spent a few beautiful weeks together. I couldn't have asked for more for me. It was the first person I had been involved with for a good few years. I will tell you more on this later. So I became quickly invested in her and she was interested in me too. During this time, we grew very close and started to have deeper conversations. I found out she actually had a boyfriend when we started talking, but she quickly ended that as things had fizzled out between them. I should have taken this as a sign. Anyway, by the end of a few weeks, I returned to the university to finish off my degree and so did she. However, we were both well over 6 hours away from each other. We agreed to stay in regular communication and would talk every day in order to see how we would go. We spoke every minute of every day as much as we could, growing closer and closer despite the distance. I made the journey down to her one time and we had the most lovely weekend. It couldn't have been better. However, I have a quirk in my past that I feel I should inform someone of. If I ever get close, better to be honest and upfront and all that. I have a one-time incident criminal record on a night out that I'm not proud of and got myself into a hole about. I did some major soul searching at that time and realized my life was on a downward spiral and I needed to sort it out. Long story short, I went from being at a dead end to studying online, gaining access to the university, and I am now halfway through my master's, so I've made some progress. Anyway, that's a story for another day basically said. The girl's parents did not like that I had a past like that, even though I was about to graduate and progress on to the next level. After that, things started to become a bit distant. We still spoke each day and she convinced me she was going to talk to her parents about it when she flew back to Canada for Christmas. Yes, she's Canadian. If only I had known this was a load of rubbish. I eventually called things off in January 2021, as chasing a girl for that long really starts to ruin your mental health. In my own words at the time, I'm 1% of the guy I used to be when we first met. So we went our separate ways. Fast forward to April 2021, I get a message from her asking me how I'm doing, and that she missed me etc. Me being the soppy guy, I obviously went along with it. She had actually moved back to Canada in January that year to finish her master's degree. So at this point she was still there. We chatted through all of the summer, did video calls every day, and texted each day saying all sorts of lovely things to each other. She was reeling me back in very well, and suggested multiple times that she was moving back to the UK for me and her to start a relationship properly. Obviously this had me hooked. I thought things were going to start looking up. I was very excited. Things were strange sometimes over the course of the summer, but I put it down to her being a bit stressed as her family was giving her grief for moving back to the UK and she had a lot on her plate with it. I feel so stupid for ignoring my gut about the whole thing. She got back here in July, and from that month till November it was absolutely perfect. We were great together and it worked so well. But then Discovery Day happened on November 6, 2021. I had forgotten my laptop to do schoolwork, so she let me use hers while she was at work. I saw some things that looked funky to say. The least emails with her ex's name, pictures from old holidays and folders with pictures on the laptop just on the screen plain to see. I did some digging and found some restaurant reservations from the first time we were talking, then some emails regarding academic journals. They were both on the same course and living in the same city. I asked her about it and she said they were on placement together, and that was it. Then I pressed her more and more. She said they went to dinner a couple of times. Then I pressed more. She went to his house over a couple of months to watch sports with him and his friends. Then again I pressed some more and she said he was walking her home from placement and she was inviting him inside. She slept with him on multiple occasions while talking to me. All of this info came out over a month and a bit more information came too. She said she stayed at a cottage with her sister and mom when she was back home for a weekend. She saw him again with her family 2 weeks before she saw me. Again, had sex with him in the back of his car, and in her words said, to make sure she didn't still have feelings for him before she saw me. Again, honestly, since that day my head hasn't been right. I've been trying to struggle my way through it because she is convinced that she made a terrible mistake, because she knows I would be the best thing for her in every way. She basically feeds me all this stuff. Her reason for doing it is that she didn't have approval from her family about me and thought I was too good for her. And she has low self-esteem, so she tends to self-destruct. She wants to reconcile and is apparently madly in love with me, and is now in severe depression because of what she has done to me. Her friend says she's never seen her like this over a guy before. Her parents and sister loved me when they met me, so they're very disappointed in her that she's done this to me. They didn't know in what capacity we were talking. She hid it. Everyone is hugely disgusted by what she's done and how she's played me for over a year. What do I do about this? I honestly don't think I could ever trust her again. Not properly if I could. It'd take years of hard work and we don't live super close to each other. At the moment, half of me feels like I should consider trying to reconcile because maybe she did just make stupid choices. I don't believe anything is really ever a mistake though, and perhaps under all of that exterior, there's a good person. The other half of me feels like I should just cut my losses, chalk it up on the scoreboard as experience and move on. I'm at a pivotal time in my life, doing the best I've ever done, academically and personally. I'm well on my way to graduating from my master's with a potential PhD. On the cards, I never once pictured myself doing anything like this. The only thing making me think twice is that I do want a family, wife and kids and all that eventually. I just don't know if I'd be missing out on an opportunity to help someone be better and maybe do well from it myself.
Hey guys, this is your narrator again, OP. After reading your story, here are my thoughts on the situation. So she cheated on you numerous times while you were long distance, then lied about it. Trickle truth, gaslit you about the reason, and now you're long distance again and are wondering what the future holds. She is going to cheat again. She likes the option of having you around but isn't loyal, honest, or respectful of your commitment. That's not a good choice for a partner in a same-city relationship. I'm not sure why you would waste your time with this. Stop with the long-distance nonsense. Just ghost her, no explanation needed. You don't owe her anything. Every second you invest in her is a complete waste of your time. Focus on your education. You will have plenty of time to find another woman that will be loyal and treat you right. So, before getting into the final update, I would request you guys to subscribe to the channel if you like the content so far. Final update.
Seems like things have changed. I wasn't sure if I should move on or if I should give her a chance to start her life with me. The decision making was tough since she cheated on me. So I spoke to many friends of mine and asked their suggestions on this. Most of my friends told me not to get too much attached to her and keep my heart empty for her, because there is a high chance of getting cheated again. We were not living close, but it was a relationship. I think she just wanted to keep me as her backup or maybe use me in the future to get herself a better life. So I decided to make my distance, clear things off with her, and continue finishing my PhD first. I didn't want to risk losing my life all again on someone like her, who had just made out with a guy while committing to me. I am going to finish my education, get a good job. There are no shortage of girls out there, I just have to find out the good one. Thank you everyone for your suggestions.
Hey guys, this is the narrator again. So if you like the content, consider giving us a like and let us know about your thoughts on today's story in the comment section. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.